name's Parker.
And he's Grant. And together we are
The Battlehammer! No, you are part of the Battlehammer now, mate.
I'm not getting paid.
No, nor am I.
Nor did I.
He didn't get paid.
You're getting paid now
Because I've got a job.
because of the Battlehammer.
Oh, here we go.
So, what are we doing, gents?
Mega-Mumble. Mega-Mumble. Mega-Mumble.
What's a Mega-Mumble?
Well, it's like a normal mumble, but there's an extra 50%.
Mega.
Fucking more, it's more than 50%.
Mega.
Mega-Mumble. Yeah, it's all three. You've got that beautiful bonus of all three of us today because Parker has finally decided to lower his standards and come back over for a visit.
I'm surprised we're all fitting on the screen, to be honest. We're doing
is
well.
It is widescreen.
Job screen.
Let's go.
So, before we get on to the one or two questions that are probably there, what's... Any?
There's one or two, and then there's Ed.
Oh, bloody hell! We love you, Ed.
Love you, Ed.
So, what's new gaming-wise at the moment, apart from like screaming about Sentinels and how much you want
Sentinels.
Apart from
Fucking-
screaming about
oh.
Oh, you want them as well, do you?
Of course. Although Aaron, yeah, it's just all these big shits a pain to put in boxes and carry.
But
around.
surely even you can get a Sentinel painted.
No.
It's two colours. It's two colours.
I did see. Is it Dallas Kemp, the guy?
Yeah.
And he did. And I think it was metallics, and then he did inks over the top.
Yeah,
which
maybe
looked
it'll
really
shine
nice.
out and that.
Yeah,
It's
really
quite
cool.
nice. I'm going to spray black, purple and blue. Job
Am I the
done.
only one that likes Red Skull and Hydra then?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, they look cool. I was hoping
The
to
models
have
look nice.
fucking Arnim Zola and Strucker, but they they're running
Because
late.
they're Hydra as well, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, bollocks. I'm going to have to get him as well.
Fucking
Oh,
And Hydra.
fuck off.
You don't. 3 Sentinels. That's all you need.
No, piss
Job
off.
done.
Hail Hydra! Especially since as I've been watching all the Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh
You
yeah.
now realise what the whole Hydra storyline
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Oh, really
So
enjoyed
Captain
it.
America 2, they all come out as well because it built up to that. And then
With
we found out Hydra. Yeah.
it secretly integrated itself into Shield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
I don't-
alright,
I
it
don't
goes
know
back
how
before
canon-
the wars.
I don't know how canon Agents of Shield is now.
It's not.
Yeah, I know.
It's not. But they're talking about bringing characters back.
Yeah, there's a big vague rumour, isn't there, that they want to
Yeah.
bring old Quake back in.
Yeah. I hope they do. I did like Quake. Well, quite a good character. But that's not gaming. Anyway.
Yeah, but it's gaming.
It's gaming,
kind of.
Yeah, later.
Yeah.
Oh, Sentinels! So you put a Sentinel
Oh,
poster on
yeah.
there.
On.
It's almost
They're
like
watching
playing
you.
They are, because they're quite tall.
But yeah, we've heard about price ranges. Quite alright.
They're not bad pricings for them, to be fair.
I think we're looking around the 80 quid mark, 90 quid mark for
both?
all three.
So it's 45 for two-ish, and 35 for the Prime.
Yeah. Which I think's alright considering Dormammu was 80 quid.
Does he transform into anything?
Dormammu?
No, the Prime.
Oh, because Sentinel Prime.
Oh,
Prime.
you're just
That's
so
what you did there.
slow. Thank you.
Good.
It's good to have you back, Parky. You understand my train of thought. You know how to finish
Choo
my...
choo! Sandwiches!
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, high five!
No.
I'd like to say I missed this.
No.
I'd like to.
Well, you go on now then. No games for you, young man. So, what else is new? I mean, there's the new, obviously the new Kill Team.
Yeah, we're not talking about that.
We are.
Yeah,
The scenery's
Team.
awesome. The scenery in it is fucking awesome.
As we said on
I
the
like
last
those
one.
breaches, they look pretty cool.
They're nice. I like the crew. The crew are beautiful models. Yeah, you don't realise how big a crew is until you put them up against one of those breaches. Normal human crew. You're like, fucking hell, they're actually quite tall and scary.
Codex Demons came out.
Whoop.
Yeah.
Plague Bearers have now got toughness 5, 2 wounds.
So they're an actual demon
They have an
then.
actual proper thing.
And,
Although
and
you
don't
can
they
only
have two
get
saves like all the other demons now? Because they're now ballistic and
which is a super
Yeah.
invulnerable save. So
Yeah.
it's like even stuff that ignores invulnerable saves won't ignore demon saves.
I still think it's a little too late though. They've left them for so long. I've lost interest in 40k now.
It doesn't matter, does it? Because they've got Imperial Guard
I
coming.
mean,
out
I
and
love
everything, and then
Nurgle.
they're gonna-
Nurgle was one of my factions.
They're just going to end up fucking changing it all for 10th edition.
before
Yeah.
too long, when it probably next year. I'd have thought 10th edition, the way things are going.
Probably.
Because I think we're looking at World Eaters and Imperial Guard, and that's everything. I think. Oh,
come on, we've got the leaks first, mate. Come on!
Space Dwarfs.
Have I accidentally ordered them? Yes.
I know.
There are a couple of the models that I've seen that I think, oh, actually, yeah, I might have to have.
I'm not a massive fan of the general dudes, but like I say, a couple of them are really nice.
The
I love
Space
the
Wizard.
Space Wizard style. Have you seen with a lady head?
No.
Yeah, there's a female head. Very
I'm all over that.
Big hairy women.
She looks kind of stern and really cool. She's got these like braids,
I'll
these
tell you
grey
what,
braids.
I ordered the starter box purely because I looked at it and the bikes you can use in Necromunda.
Oh yeah,
So
of
I'm like,
course.
I'm thinking ahead here because I really only wanted a couple of models for use in like Stargrave or my 5 levels from the Sump stuff or stuff like that. But then you get the box, you get a reduced price. I'm like, it might be worth getting. So I accidentally
FOMO.
So I accidentally said yes, I'll have one of those, please. But I want the big fucking land vehicle.
Oh, I love their vehicles.
Yeah.
I love the little moon buggies.
Yeah.
Oh, they are. Oh, I love those.
The what?
The little moon buggies. You've got the
Have you
big,
not seen them?
the big fucker, right? And you've got the smaller one. which
I
is
have
like
not
little moon
seen-
buggies.
I have not seen those.
Oh, mate, I'll see if
No!
I can-
Oh, I've just had a little sex wee.
you two engage in conversation. while
Sex
I'm looking
wee,
for-
sex wee. I've had a sex
I've
wee.
had my fulfilment of engagements lately, thank you. I don't want any more of them.
You might have no choice. Yeah.
Yeah.
So is there anything new coming out for you that you're interested in at the moment?
Coming up for me, Man's Gone Blank.
I'll tell you what I'm looking forward to.
I mean, you've got your new...
Yeah, we've got
Things
the
for
new
Batman.
factions for Batman. I'm going to try them out. 9 models, sort it out.
we love you, but...
Enjoying the game, sort your shit out.
That one. Have you not seen that one?
Oh, I've seen that
smaller
one.
moon
Oh,
buggies.
I didn't know that was I thought that was the same as the big one. It's not,
No,
is
no,
it?
no, 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 it's not
Oh!
that one.
Shit!
They look really cool.
Take all my money. They so want to be used in ash wastes.
Or anything.
Anything, to be
Fucking-
I
fair.
need to see if they're in scale to like a Rhino or a Land Rover and stuff compared to the models and that.
I've got a feeling the smaller one's going to be kind of a bit bigger than a Rhino.
Yeah.
And then the big one will probably be akin to...
I'll tell you what I do like about these new models. I'm going to keep calling them squats. I don't care if anyone finds that offensive because we're old and they're always going to be
They're
squats.
called
to us.
little people.
Hey, my God, where's the whippets?
But you look at the ones you get for Necromunda, and you compare them to a normal human, and everyone said just, oh, squats are just shorter. No, they're shorter, but they're
wider.
fucking really.
Yeah.
And I'm like, good. I like that stoutness.
Chonky dudes, yeah.
Chonky dudes. But yeah, was there anything else that's creeping out?
Started on Kickstarter yesterday was Dune War for Arrakis by Simon.
But you were all over that, weren't you?
All over it, like jism over a face.
Yeah.
man.
Thought you would,
No,
be. Thought you would be.
But actually, the Kickstarter looks like a reasonable one from Simon.
Oh,
which is
fuck
unusual.
off. Don't talk that
So
shit.
it's 8 days. So
What?
It's not like 2 months or anything.
I'm sorry, they should not be doing Kickstarters.
8 days,
8
and
days.
there's one pledge level.
Oh,
So far.
you just buy it or you don't.
You buy it or you don't.
Unlike the Marvel zombie
You
side they
get
did.
fucking hundreds
Yeah.
and hundreds. They might be an expansion, but they've already said in interviews that like it's a self-contained thing. We haven't got any big plans. I mean, maybe over years we might add more stuff to it, but like it's the War on Arrakis. That's what
That's
it
it.
is. Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a board
yeah.
game. It's this board game. We're not doing
It is
hundreds
what
of
it
Is
is.
it
random
gonna be a-
expansions.
Proofs
Is
in
it
a
going
box.
to be like a Twilight Imperium 47 days to set up and play?
No,
or
apparently
is
it's
it-
a couple of hours. It's two factions, as in you can play the Harkonnen or the Atreides, but the Harkonnen have also got the Emperor, so you can then split off into 2 players. But you actually do play it rather than Rebellion, where you can play it as multiplayer, but it's not. They are actually you do then go, well, I'm doing all of my stuff and you're doing all of your stuff. There's like different decks of cards and stuff to get, different other things. So then you can play Emperor and Harkonnen versus Fremen and Atreides, and they'll all have different things and slightly different. They'll win together, like they don't have separate win conditions, but you can play it like a 4-player game.
Oh, well,
in teams.
we'll
see
look forward to
what's
playing that when you
Yeah.
bring it
I
round.
will.
Yeah, when you get it.
In October next year, whenever
Yeah.
the fuck that is.
God.
It's October next year.
This is, it's October. It's next year. But then we'd have all probably frozen to death by then and probably had to
Your models would have arrived from Night Models by then. So,
Yeah, but I just throw them straight on fire because we need the heating.
yeah.
So
Because it'll be
you can
so fucking cold.
you can trade them in the post-apocalyptic wasteland.
Yeah.
Right. One thing that's bothered me about this whole
Everything.
the world going on, I was misinformed. When we were growing up,
Yeah.
right, and we saw all these like Mad Maxes and your Terminators and all of this stuff, it all happened.
2018.
Well, no, it all happened overnight. It was like, right, you're getting on with your day, boom, the nukes go off, fuck it, post-apocalyptic wasteland, right? Fine, I'm okay with it. It's this slow descent into chaos. Like,
Just waiting for it.
Are we here yet? Can we go around
Just
and
waiting for someone
cannibalise
to
people?
push that button now. It's
No.
it must be time. Just
No
push the
cannibals.
fucking button.
Yeah, no cannibals yet. You just have to complain about how your money goes less fast.
I sit by the window every day with my hockey stick and I pray for that first zombie.
Exactly.
That first fucking trail shoot into the sky.
Fucking 28 days later happened in fucking 28 days.
Mate, you
That
could
was
just
like-
go out and smack the
this is
local
like been
crackhead.
5 years we've been waiting for all this shit to go down.
And
Pain
it's,
in the arse.
it's painful. You look at the news every day and you think, how much is it possible that these governments that control the world can fuck up anymore?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Of course it is. Hail Hydra.
Hail Hydra.
Oh, don't do that.
It's bad. It's
So
bad.
we were talking about Sentinels earlier on.
Yeah.
So speaking of
Because there's
Hail
several
Hydra-
bits for them, isn't there? So you can have.
You can have new Sentinels, damaged Sentinels.
Yeah, oh yeah, the models.
You'll
are
be
Twisty
magnetising,
Sentinels.
I guess.
Don't need to.
Yeah, I might, but you don't. I don't
You shouldn't
really
have to need to. I think the torsos can twist anyway, apparently.
But we were saying about for 2 normal Sentinels and 1 Prime.
Yeah.
Which is all the Sentinels you can have.
Yeah.
That's 13 points
For threat, yeah.
For threat. So who are you going to add? And I thought, just while I was having a wee, for 19 points,
You could have a
you had a 6 points, have
Magneto.
and he's magnetically controlling them all.
I want to be
Which
sick.
would work quite nice with the Sentinel affiliation because they earn power.
There you go.
Which also Magneto works around gaining power as well. And then destruction, which Sentinels do quite well, means Magneto gives that power back to them, charging their batteries
That's
up.
that's his leadership though, isn't it?
Oh, that is his leadership.
So,
I lied. Sorry.
But it's still a cool. I just
Yeah.
thought as a thematic thing, he can be controlling the Sentinels with his magnetation powers.
Yeah.
Magnetation?
Yeah. Think about
Just
that.
stick Hulk in with them.
You could just put Hulk in there. Yeah, big boy.
Complete power bullshit.
Could they throw Hulk? I forgot the rules. I forgot the rules on throwing.
I've forgotten everything. We're playing Batman today. I have no idea about Marvel. I've forgotten the rules.
Yeah,
and
Marvel's
for
good
that.
straight. The slightest. Getting your head round, not
Did-
throwing a car.
Did any of you? Have any of you watched the latest?
She-Hulk.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, the bit at the end. The bit at the end with the bloke.
With a
Don't bloody leave
Spoilers,
all the customers.
spoilers.
Yeah, this is like going up in 8 months' time. Don't leave all the customers' stuff on view. And he puts his box down and closes the lid. and you see it's Daredevil's.
It's like a white Daredevil.
Oh, nice.
Daredevil's
The
new
horns
mask.
and the top of the head.
Yeah, it's the new mask. And like,
So-
oh!
Because we know he's coming back in. He's
Everything.
coming back into it,
Yeah.
It's
I
coming back in
think he'll
everything.
turn up in either the last or second to last episode of this week, being a law firm. And
Yeah, it'll be something like that.
I reckon it'll be them two
But he's in that. He's
against
in,
each other in
he's
the courtroom.
He's in Echo. He's going to be in his own spin-off, which I
Yeah.
think's lovely. This has nothing to do with the original series, which will be quite interesting to see where they go with it. Because I do like Daredevil.
But even the Kingpin from the Daredevil, he's in
Echo,
the MCU now as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, the same actor.
yeah, which is good because he was possibly the only actor that.
Oh mate, he was.
I
So
don't know.
good.
The film was. I know he's dead now, but Michael J. Clarke or
Yeah.
Duncan or whatever his name is, I thought he played a fantastic Kingpin.
No, I haven't seen it.
In what
Have you
film?
not?
What film?
Daredevil.
What with Wanky Wank Wank?
Yeah.
Not fucking
But
fine.
no, but him as
Wanky
Kingpin,
wank.
Oh, what's his name? Matt Damon's buddy.
Ben Affleck,
Ben Affleck.
Twat!
Batman.
No, he's a fucking
Batman.
knob end.
Have you seen him
Knob-
play Batman?
Knob end.
Have you seen him play Batman?
Knob end.
I think he did quite well.
He's a dick.
I think he's more comic Batman than he is.
He's a spanner.
one of these new modern Batman
He's a
films.
spanner.
Oh,
I was thinking about this as well because Batman is a very. He can go a lot of ways.
Yeah.
You've got your street level
Yeah.
Batman,
Yeah.
you know, who's just out there on the streets punching dudes.
yeah.
But then you've also got your Batman who
Your superhero Batman.
fucking Justice League, fucking doing all the shit against aliens and all that kind of nonsense. You know,
Pays their wages.
Yeah.
Fucking
So you
keeps them
think,
alive.
well, which way? You know, super billionaire, wizards.
There was only one real Batman when you sit and look at them all. They've all been like, but there was only Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton, yeah, man. I watched Batman Returns again the other day. So good.
Yeah.
So good.
Bad. Well, what was that? I said I watched the other way, Mr. Freeze one and Poison Ivy.
Oh, God.
And I was saying about the chase scene and the explosions is literally just a model village with toy cars going in. It's like, do you know what? That'll do it for me. I'm happy with that.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. There's a freeze coming.
I'm not using any. I put up a comment saying, "Oh, mate, from the Mr. Free stuff," and everyone started coming out with those sort of comments. I'm like, "Oh, will you lot just chill?"
Bad.
Well, I just know.
I think.
How's work, gaming-wise? Any snippets for us?
Before you start with snippets, I'm going to give you a snippet.
Here we go.
So you know I keep banging on about the Sultanate and all this shit.
No one cares about the Sultanate, mate. No one's collecting
Well,
them.
I do now. I've got the inkling of like buying a box now.
You can get a cream
because
soda.
apparently they've got this big fucking battle fleet out for £80. And I don't know if they advertised that or I missed it or what.
You probably missed it.
It just fucking snuck up on me on this.
You missed it because you're a dummy.
Yeah. Well, like so you had the Anatolia that come out as a battle fleet. Then there's the support box, the frontline box, and then there's now the big battle fleet with the aircraft carrier.
That is the Anatolia, no?
No.
What the fuck is that then?
As I said straw earlier, where the fuck did this go? What the fuck? Even the staff don't know.
Look, I can't... Legacy issues. Is what I'm going to
Latency issues, more like.
Oh, latency. Or lameness. My own personal lame brain.
Because now I'm thinking, I can start playing Dystopian Wars now. I can get a decent fleet going.
Alright, I'll find it for you. What's it?
Whaling Games.
I thought it was... Oh, you dirty bitch. Oh, how very dare you.
Another company you work for, mate.
Wayland. I work from home. I forget a lot of stuff.
How to wipe his ass from below. You're right. There should have been a quick link. Oh, that's not mine. There should have been a quick link on your bloody phone, mate. Not having to piss around.
Grant's bitch list.
Dystopian Wars.
Just type in Sultanate, it pops up first time, it's mad. 5 fucking boxes of the gun.
And fuck all that for the crown. And yet another.
Oh, there will be.
And yet another box coming out.
Oh.
And yet another box set coming out for the Commonwealth. All these bloody stompy robots. Motherfuckers, you're supposed to be giving me little nods about all this stuff coming so I can save up.
I did.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh, I don't remember.
Well,
That's what the beer does.
No.
That's not beer.
No, that's rum, mate.
Suleiman, that's the one.
Suleiman Battle
Suleiman.
Yeah.
The Suleiman's the big motherfucker with the
2 bloody aircraft carrier.
Yeah.
Did they do any advertising for that? Or
Yes.
Did when?
I don't know. I'm not marketing. I'm wanketing.
You're not much of anything, to be brutally bloody honest, are ya?
We've got
I thought there was
Suleiman
just
class
still 2
big
bloody
Harrier,
boxes.
which has got the most launches the most SRS tokens of anything in the game.
One.
Yes.
12.
12?
12
Fucking hell, that's a lot of bullshit.
You also get 3 things and 3 other things.
Well done.
A lot of build options with them.
Got a lot
of build options.
Yeah, because you can build the
Other ships.
yes, the Haren Grand Cruiser or a Mehmed.
He's
Grand
literally
Monitor.
reading the description of the box off his website.
Yes, but you've got the 3 cruisers of one type and you've got the 3 cruisers of the other type.
Yeah.
But you can combine them to the double hold.
Yeah, you can put them together.
I've got so many
bikini hole.
many boats in my bloody Commonwealth. I've literally got each ship type 5 or 6 times.
Yeah.
That's a monster fleet.
Have you seen the latest All Bats?
No.
So in the latest All Bat that we did.
Oh, there's the latest one.
Yeah.
Yep, we did a version 3.1 which was out last week.
Did you have anything to do with it?
I did.
It'll
So
be
it's all
shit.
obviously.
It'll just be enlightened. There's nothing. There's no other fleet in it.
Mate, if only.
That explains the new box coming out.
Yeah, there's a new rule called quality
Control.
is a quantity, So when some of your stuff gets destroyed, it's not every unit, but your kind of your bog standard units, your big frigates and your kind of average cruisers and shit like that. When they die, you roll a die, and on an exploding hit, you can get another either bog standard cruiser or a set of frigates. So you can start getting more shit on the board. So all that extra stuff
salvage.
Well, no, you're not salvaging stuff. It's
You're
just
calling
like
them in, sort of thing. They're turning up.
They're the kind of your massed sending spods in fleet. That's going to be their one.
That
of
should
their
definitely
things.
be a Commonwealth rule only.
Yeah, it is. So far,
Does that
it
work
is,
similar to the teleporting rules?
You don't get teleporting rules. They got rid of it as a ship.
No.
They got rid of it. You did get rid of it,
The
didn't you? I
sort
told you
of
to get rid of
teleport ships and all that sort
I'll
of
just redacted.
You do That's a little nod to. I'll tell you later.
That's the
Got rid of
biggest.
it.
This should be the biggest Orbat update until
Next
year.
Until next week when you do it all again.
Do it all again.
Ah, so cheers for that.
fair enough.
So it's no spoilers that in the Orbat there are certain vehicles that aren't out yet.
Yeah, as always,
Such as flying rotor craft for the Crown. And other such things. Yeah.
You've only got 3 boxes for them yet, though.
Some new stuff.
I've only got 2 boxes of stuff for the Crown.
The Sultanate.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm waiting for that one box. I'm waiting for.
Is
that the big double-hulled portal ship?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Redacted because they got rid of them all. They're not doing.
No, it's not redacted. It was the first thing they showed off.
It's bringing out the order into. The Walrus into.
Oh, it's bringing an order into it. Because they were part of it.
Part of that
I love the order in Exodus, as Puggy will tell you.
I do like the. I think it's in Exodus, which I haven't played yet. We'll get around to it.
He won't, because he's fucking useless.
Can't be asked. I've got my Hellion box.
There's only so many games you can get in your head, isn't there?
Yeah.
I've just figured out
this game and I've lost a game.
And then you play another game, you're like, fuck.
Yeah, that's
why days like, today when we're filming this lot, and then tomorrow when we're filming other games, we're going to go the first hour going, what? How does
I
this
think
work?
when we first played Batman, we were like, well, when can I throw the car?
Yeah, there was none of that.
When can I destroy? When can I shoot this car into you? Or when can I push you?
As soon as you realise,
different game.
As soon as you realise with the Batman game that the miniatures are secondary. To the game.
The miniatures are a means to an end.
Yeah, then you will suddenly realise actually how good the game is.
And the other, so I watched.
Because you haven't played it.
I have not played it. I watched a little how to play thing.
Was it ours?
No.
Oh.
What
kind?
No.
We still need to know how to play.
And I watched a couple of battle reports. There's a guy who does it. I think he's called Flick's Workshop or something like that, and he does it all. It's just him playing himself. He's playing solitaire, effectively.
Playing with himself.
But it's super quick, and it's like I did this, I did this, I did this. So for a person who's not played it, I'm just like, right, okay,
going through it.
I can follow it. And I didn't realise, like, sometimes you just want to send a dude up the side. Drop a suspect.
And fuck off.
And then stand there, and then next turn you can pick the suspect up, and then you've scored some points. Or send another dude after him to pick that.
That's it.
He moves, drops one. He moves, picks one up. That scored you some points. Sometimes that's all you want to do.
Yeah.
It was the first game we played. We were hesitant about doing it. Well, it's just I don't want to drop it because if that's it, it's just pulled some cards out.
I'm like, I really want to
pick your suspect point up and to earn this thing. Oh shit!
So you need to put them down to pick them up later on.
And then another big thing with the game is effort.
Which we haven't touched on.
We haven't used it in 2 games yet because we completely forgot about it. But it's really
we've only just started using defence rolls.
What?
Because it's effort is you effectively take stun damage for extra dice, right?
Yeah.
But you can also use it to lose
to make
your
them lose dice.
dice.
But you are limited by how many wounds you've taken. If you take so many wounds, then you can only
it's on the tokens.
It's like
which I quite like that. I do like that.
Jobby.
Show you all the different little effects on them.
Yeah, it's
another thing I noticed is that especially for Joker, I noticed because I was looking at his cards, is some of the suspects you drop them not as generic suspects but as special.
There are different things with them that move as well and stuff like that.
Joker does. He drops ones down and then they're like exploding teeth that move around.
They're timed as well.
Put a little number on them. And
we haven't used anything that's timed yet.
It's the same with this faction. I've got militia. I've got a card that I'm not using today with a drone.
Oh yeah.
You put them down between 2 tokens and it reveals them or something like that, and it has an effect on those tokens, lights them up, makes the area wider or whatever.
Ooh.
So I didn't read it because I'm not using
And of course, then there's the whole nighttime.
Yeah.
Which we quite enjoy it, just for scenery building, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have to paint every brick black, grey, job done.
Yeah.
It's night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm
But
just,
the rules on it as well with a 12-inch range, and then your light sources give you extra range and stuff like that. It's quite nice. Yeah,
it's cool.
different type of game.
but it allowed us to, have a little printing session of
Yeah.
upgrading our buildings from the cardboard ones that you've seen us use in
To the
a
solid.
lot of games to the proper solid ones.
Bit of a bigger scale as well.
Bit of a bigger scale, but I've put normal miniatures up against the buildings as well.
Yeah,
I've put
yeah,
hassle-free miniatures up against it, and it works fine. We just-
Shout out to Corvus Games, by the way.
Yeah,
Fucking fantastic.
this all their scenery that we've been printing. It's just I always find vehicles are the difficult. So we've got no police cars, we've got no articulated
I have a
lorries,
police car.
but these are the things that we used to have in
Oh,
cardboard.
that's got
Yeah.
police cars. Good police cars.
Yeah.
Police.
I won't say they were good.
Don't stand.
I watched these
Don't
videos
stand.
of I watched these videos of them chasing these criminals in cars around. They never catch up until they bash someone off the road.
Why you do it?
Shit cars.
Why you do it?
They need a like a spear gun out the front, don't they?
That'll do it. Yeah. Death Race.
Yeah, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. I actually still like that film.
Yeah.
Oh, Death Race 2000. From,
Yeah.
man.
Jason Statham.
Yeah.
No.
not the fucking original.
The
That's
original.
piss ball.
Yeah.
No, mate. No.
I'm not as old as
Points
you.
running
two.
over nuns.
No. So.
Oh yeah.
I mean, what else is going on? I mean, I'm still working out some notes and stuff for 5 levels. Had a little bit of a flip out the other day and actually then wrote a complete Inquisitor set for it.
Yeah.
How did that happen? I just
Goob.
thought, I could put a couple of Inquisitors in this, and all of a sudden I've got like another 15, 20 pages where I've just gone. The only thing I'm having trouble with is, whereas in 5 levels or 5 parsecs, which is a real proper game that I've ripped off, but I'm allowed to, is you've got your gang or your crew, whatever. You're doing things before your actual mission. You are visiting settlements and getting your gang members to do stuff, etc. With Inquisitors, I'm sitting there going, I don't know what they would do between. Do I have them go to settlements, or do I have them go back to the rogue trader ship they're on and do stuff there? It's just all of a sudden I was like, ooh, but everything else works so well for them.
Nice.
I've done one play test which is up on Patreon.
Dogs don't approve.
Dogs do not approve, apparently.
Someone broke into the house.
Bit rude. Shut up! So, what have we got coming up? Same old shit. Lots more videos of stuff. Meh.
We've got the new D&D starter set out next.
Kiss
month.
my cock! I'm going to bounce
one?
my sweaty sack right on your nose.
Dragons of Stormwreck R.
Do not care.
No.
Fuck off, do not care. Oh, we're role playing Saturday, aren't
We
we?
are. We're going to be playing some cyberpunk.
Some cyberpunk.
Oh.
What are we? We're like mall cops.
Yeah, we're more cops, but we're all. Like, some of us are new, and some of us are intense. Right.
I like the way you try and get out of leader.
Oh, mate.
But you notice the way I turned and said, yeah, but you did say that straight away, so possibly you should be leader. But then, that's how I saved you. And
Yeah.
went, but then again, Stick could be leader.
Yeah, Stick's leader, which is because I fucking hate being leader. Because it's like we do these numpties. It's just I don't mind being a leader in a situation.
You can't pass us numpties, mate.
Do this numpty.
I GM.
I don't mind being a leader in a group where, or even in real life, if you're a leader and then people do what you say.
Do you want to be in my gang, my gang, my gang? Do you want to be in my gang?
But when you're a leader and everyone just ignores you, then what's the fucking
What's the point of being a leader?
That's the thing.
You can't
That's the whole point of being a
Also-
leader.
you can't fucking reprimand them.
Also, it's a one shot, and I've got. I mean, it's fair to say I've got a certain reputation when it comes to one shots, right?
Wanker.
I've heard about your one-shots.
You know, PCs are fair game.
Cleaning windows.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And I'm playing the crazy. So you've got the noobs, but you've also got the crazy veteran. And the reason he's not, and he's all like cybered up and just, hey everyone, let's do the mission.
Granny shoplifting a sprout.
Cyber Psycho! So that's my like. We've got the game and the plan of the game, but my personal game is to wait until 5 minutes before finish, go Cyber Psycho and kill everyone.
So,
that's fantastic.
I've killed a fair few player characters in one shots. Because that's the point. It's normally because we're one shotting Cthulhu. That's why. So it's like, well, you throw your sands check, you go wibbly.
What are you going to do now? Kill everyone. Oh, okay. Yeah, so Nick's running that for us all, so that should be that should be interesting.
Is he the one I got hammered?
Is he what?
Last time was pouring rum down this place.
No, that's Chris. That's Spuddy.
I don't remember much of that day.
I don't remember much of any days on Monday.
Oh.
That's because you're all a bunch of complete pissheads.
We watched the videos. When did that happen?
I saw the video you danced at the wedding, mate. That was painful.
Yeah.
That was painful. And
what wedding?
Paris. Exactly. Right. Do we have any questions, Parky?
I'm thinking about gaming stuff.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of. Well, I've bought some new board games that I haven't had a chance to play because I'm lame.
I don't know. I've been selling all my board games. It's great. Oh, I got as I said, I've got those 2 expansions for Zombicide Black Plague.
Oh yeah. Hello.
I've got them cheap so we can play those from the shop. What's the shop?
The Norfolk Ward Board Games. Norfolk Ward Games and bought what? My phone's turned off.
You know what? I'm not even going to help you.
The Norfolk Board Games and War Games shop. Andy Chittenden.
That's possibly the worst shout out ever.
Norfolk Board Games and War Gaming shop. Is it Board Games and War Gaming?
Ward
Gaming. Board Games and Ward Gaming.
Right, okay, we've got some questions.
I've got some questions, sir.
Right.
Yeah, why are you alive?
How do I breathe?
It's all second-hand. It's all second-hand stuff, and it does do really good value as well. I bought so much from there. It's ridiculous. My boy here goes and picks them up for me. Bless him. Bless him.
Board Gaming and War Games.
Board Gaming. Something.
Norfolk Board Games, War Games.
Sing Great Yarmouth.
Yeah.
Apep.
Who?
Apep.
Apep. That's an Egyptian god of snakes, isn't it?
I don't know. While Parker has gone, is there less swearing and shouting, or can we expect the usual high polished content? Winky face. What skirmish system is your favourite?
I'll show you some high polishing if you want some
Oh!
What skirmish system is your favourite and why?
Skirmish system.
Marvel. It's a skirmish game. It's 5 models. It's a skirmish game. I did enjoy the old Kill Team. I haven't tried the new Kill Team stuff.
Apparently, the new Kill Team stuff is really good because you get reactions as well now. Apparently, I wouldn't know. Haven't even read the rule book.
I've always enjoyed Star Wars. The skirmish stuff.
Skirmish level's interesting.
The skirmish level's good because you got the battle 800 whatever, too many fucking models game, and then you got the normal game. Yeah,
it's 500, isn't it, for a skirmish? For that? Yeah, it's a good size.
Which is I think works better. Works a lot better, I think.
See, for me, I like a lot of my games are solo because I don't like playing with people because I hate everybody. So mine's all like the Ivan Sorensen's 5 levels of 5 parsecs, 5 leagues. It's all of that.
It's all about 5 friends.
5 cogs.
Fuck off! I don't want 5 friends. Putting up with you two's bad enough.
Well, we're more than enough for 5 friends.
I think Star Wars is good. Skirmish level, although I do like it bigger.
Why James not here.
That's why. Batman.
I'm looking forward to trying.
Is it a skirmish game?
Zero.
That's why I thought the postman was bringing me today.
Space who?
Space Station Zero. It's a new
space game.
Miniatures game. Up to a few figures. Have you got it?
Yeah, I've got it in the bag. You're looking at maximum 9 models aside.
Oh yeah.
4, 6 and 8. Yeah, you can have a crew of 4, 6 and 8 plus your captain. Depending whether you pick 4, 6 or 8, gives them either elite stats, normal stats or basic stats. And then you pick your type of ship you're from. So like a warship or a side ship or whatever. Yeah. And then you get an edge as well, which might be something like power armor or psychic powers or whatever. So you can kind of customise. And then each of your dudes you buy as a they're a scientist or a soldier or whatever. Depending on what ship type you pick, means you have to pick a certain
abilities as well.
things. So like, if you're picking a warship, you can pick half soldiers.
Right.
Whereas if you're picking a science ship, you have to get half scientists.
Yeah.
And it's kind of solo co-op design, although you can play it opposite each other. And it's kind of almost choose your own adventure. So the premise is that you can travel faster than light, and with all faster than light travel, whether it be warp travel or hyperspace or whatever, there's a chance it can go wrong. And a percentage of that chance, you will end up at this place, Space Station Zero, which is in the middle of nowhere. Like, it's so in the void of space that you can't even see stars and galaxies around you. That's how far away from everything it is. So you can't then transport back out because you have no coordinates to go anywhere. There is nothing else. But there's this ancient space station. And you and your crew, and then there's lots of other crews who are dotted because it's huge, the vast, this space station. And so you can either slowly die of alcoholism as you drink yourself to death, or you can go exploring in this and find out stuff about this space station. So you do these co-op missions, and then depending on how many players and whatnot, certain things happen. And it's much more about dealing with the challenges as it is about fighting bad guys. So,
I'm looking forward to that.
Exploration.
Yeah, there's an exploration thing. You've got to there's poison gas. We've got to turn that off. Well, that takes a certain thing. But then this guy's attacking. So do we attack him? We don't. We attack him, or we can't turn off the poison gas.
Yeah.
And you have to do everything before you can finish the mission. Then at the end of the first mission, you roll a dice to see what the second mission is. And then I don't know how it goes from there because it's like a proper campaign. And there's a section of the back of the book which you're not supposed to read. That's all stuff that you definitely do not look at this stuff.
Similar to like Black Fortress, where you open the back of them, now this is your new mission.
Yeah, or choose your own adventure book or that kind of thing. So
I'm so glad I bought this. I haven't got it yet. I'm so glad I bought it. So thank you for that one, Pop. Well done.
But it's by the same people who did Rain in Hell.
We liked that. We played it once. Good little game.
That's your demon one, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a really what?
I thought we played it twice.
So you two played it a couple of times.
Have we?
Yeah, because we had the Beast as well.
Oh yeah.
We played with the big
that's right. Yeah, we have played it twice. Good little game.
Yeah.
I'll tell you another decent skirmish game. Frostgrave.
Oh, Frostgrave, yeah.
I never played that one.
Oh,
that one.
D20, nice and simple, very swingy, but you can get some really good stories out of it. Really good stories out of it. Not that
I played Infinity again a little while ago, which I did enjoy because I was playing it with someone who knew the rules. So I didn't have to think too much.
Were you doing that work, were you?
I was,
You do as you go to work, not to fucking play games.
That boy did work consistent.
It was at the end of it was after the work day.
Oh, was it?
Socialising with my fellow drones.
With my fellow spots.
Right.
Moving on.
That was APEP. I'm going to leave Ed until last because he's got a significant amount of
fucking
questions.
hell.
Was that a question answered, was it? Did we just
Yes,
answer
I
I thought
question.
that was a conversation we were having.
No, that was a question.
A bit of both.
Yeah.
Bit of column A, bit of column B. Did you like the background for that one, Poggy?
Just drew over his...
No, I didn't draw over. I just spluttered Grant's picture over yours.
I love it. It's great.
I didn't even notice that. What was that, on the last video?
Yeah. I'll put your...
Check that out later.
I'll put your graphic...
Just over the top. You didn't even see me in the background.
I did that purely on purpose. Just so you see bits of Parker, but Grant's like, hey! What we got next?
Where's AD?
Where is he?
I don't know, it's on the internet. Have you guys ever tried Malifaux? Got into it recently and bloody love it.
Right. I enjoyed Malifaux. I played it with people I will not discuss because I can't be asked and it's too much effort and time wasting.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed the system with the whole taking your cards and that card dictates what you do and stuff like that. Little skirmish game again. I enjoyed it. I played Neverborn. I played with all the little demon imps and the child that turns into a big fucking monster and eats you and all that shit.
Yeah, I got those.
The teddy bear
never
one.
used them.
Yeah.
We never played it.
I enjoyed Malifaux. I can't really say much bad about it. It just a lot of people didn't play it, so I didn't get the chance.
I'll tell you what was fucking bad about it. The miniatures. Some of them were as fiddly as fuck.
Oh, nightmare to put together. Yeah.
But they look the tits.
Oh, they do look the tits.
Yeah.
Nightmare.
Worth it if they look the tits. But no, I enjoyed Malifaux. So much so I probably would take it up again and play it again.
We got it.
Yeah.
We got a couple of start sets
We've
between
got a couple
three
of
of us.
figures, but
But then never got around to playing
did
it.
we even get a rule book?
In fact, I still
I
have.
can't remember.
I don't remember us even getting a rule book.
No.
No.
I remember I bought the Through the Breach, the role-playing game for it,
Yeah.
but I don't actually remember buying.
Because didn't they bring out the other side as well?
They did, yes.
Which was a
Was
bigger.
that a tabletop game, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so more like a big
Never played
tabletop
that
game.
one.
They had these big bases where you put like 3 or 4 models on a base.
Oh, so it's a unit-based
I
game.
don't like that.
Yeah.
That annoys me.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to that. I don't know how well it's doing or not.
No idea.
We got I remember now. We were up in Manchester doing a Guild Ball tournament, and that was
Guild Ball's got a lot to answer for.
Let's get a bunch of stuff for this.
That bastard shop, wasn't it? You had to go through the shop to get to where you want to play your games.
Dangerous that was.
Every fucking.
danger.
I didn't go to the toilet. Oh, let me just go buy something.
A bunch of Bushido stuff.
Bushido I enjoyed. I had the
Once.
Snake faction.
Yeah, nice.
So that was a decent little game on a, was it a 2x2 board?
Yeah, 2x2.
Yeah, that weren't a bad game.
Just
A lot to get your head around though.
Yeah, it was pretty
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember Nathan Talbot, I was commenting on one of his pictures the other day, he's like painted like 100 billion Lord of the Rings miniatures this week.
cool. Nice.
He said, oh, when are you guys going to have that on your channel? We're not.
I don't know, I
Bushido.
wouldn't mind playing Lord of the Rings.
It's a great little game, it's a great little game. I mean, we
But
played
they
it
do
when it
need
first
to make
came
a
out.
skirmish game out of it. I'm done with big battle games now, I think. Sigmar,
Aye, Sigmar.
because I've got 5 giants and that's all I need. So,
No, I do Night Horn. Oh.
No, I do enjoy Sigmar. It's nice, it's easy, it's simple. You
I
just
mean, yeah,
say, oh, job
which
done,
means
let's
we
go.
should like the 40k, but I just don't.
I can't.
It doesn't. I don't think the rules
I've got a
work
full
for
Necron
it.
army. Enjoy Necrons. Really enjoyed playing Necrons. Just didn't enjoy the game.
Yeah.
Just
It's
after
funny
Wolves,
how
it's like,
they're
oh.
both the same system, literally these days.
Yeah.
But it works for one, and doesn't work for the other.
Maybe I'm just simple. Maybe I'll add the easier version. just give me Sigma.
Yeah.
So. But then again, I like trolls and giants stomping around the place.
I wonder if part of it for me is in a skirmish game. Obviously, a big part of it is the size. You don't have to paint or build as many models. You don't need a fucking 8x4 table to play it on.
Yeah.
You don't need a spare table to put all your other shit
Yeah.
on. Do you know what I mean? Like that's.
Do you remember those days?
Fucking hell.
Fucking hell.
But also, I think a lot of times you can have more unique, interesting mechanisms in little skirmish
I
games.
feel like you're more invested with the story in a skirmish game.
Yeah, and like Batman, for example,
Yeah.
because it's Batman and they're like leaning into the theme of Batman.
Yeah.
It's at night, so
Yeah.
therefore we've got that whole mechanism. Oh, we've
Yeah.
got these suspects thing going on.
Each character
Ooh, that's
does their
quite
own
cool.
thing as well.
Yeah, each character feels important and,
Yeah.
and unique. Same as Marvel, like, well, we've got the throwing terrain around because that's a cool mechanism that represents the
Yeah.
world. Whereas in a larger scale game, it kind of all boils down to
This
Well,
chod
I
fights
get-
that chod so I can get to that objective.
yeah, or even even in 40k, the rules kind of almost by their nature can't be as interesting because it's like, oh yeah, I'm playing Death Guard, so I've got high toughness and I've got a resilient save. Yeah, but what can you do? I can do psychic powers. All right, what do? They're just attacks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're not like
It's a shooting attack.
yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas if it
Or it's a
was
save attack. Yeah.
if you were playing Kill Team or Necromunda or whatever, and you just have the same models, they could probably do more interesting things because
Only one of that model can do it, not a whole, whole army-wide thing.
Yeah.
Which is why I enjoy Kill Team, because you are more invested with your models and your characters. Because each one can do a different thing or something like that. It makes the game progress as a story,
yeah.
rather than just 50 or 500 models just going at it and chodding up.
I watched a video. It's just it wasn't one of those.
Oh.
It was a
Do you want to watch a video of this one, though? I've got a few.
it was a war game convention, but not like a miniatures war game.
Yeah.
But the board war games. You
Yeah.
get, like the hex based shit.
Yeah.
No. Risk and shit like that, but on a large scale.
Yeah, and it's all hexes and chits, and they're all variants of some stage of World War II.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh, this is this battle at World War II, and this is the other battle at World War II. And it looked so uninspiring because it's the same game but reskinned. And it's like that to me sometimes is how a war game, like a big scale war game, can feel. Yeah. It's like you're not really. It's not about what you do.
You're just
moving it. Well, I've set up. He's now over here. He can't move over here because he can only move so far.
Yeah.
So this is what he's kind of this unit of 30 dudes is plodding up the board.
Yeah.
Whereas in something like this, you go, well, I've got this fine dude, so he can nip over here and grab a thing, and these guys are having a little shootout, and you kind of get drawn into it more. I think.
So the city scale you've got here, you feel part of the city.
Yeah.
Whereas your bigger battlefields, there's a rock there. It doesn't matter because the unit's not in fucking the unit's bigger than the rock.
And you can't set up. Sometimes you can't set up super interesting battlefields because you've got squads of 30 and big titans with fucking massive bases.
I think we found that with Star Wars, didn't we? You've seen the Star Wars videos, we've got all the terrain and that on. Deploying and that, we're thinking, I can't get the whole fucking squad on here actually.
Yeah. Or your big bases and you're like, how the fuck am I supposed to drive this tank?
Well, that's when we played when I got that, brought the tank out and the tank didn't move all fucking game.
Yeah. But you do get, if you do read the rulebooks, a lot of say, well, you need this percentage of scenery, this percentage of this and this.
We do go over the top.
How does that make a table look interesting and
make
fun
it look
to
more
play
realistic?
On? It doesn't. Right, this table should have 2 trees, 1 rock and a pebble.
Yeah.
No.
But no, skirmish games compared to battle games are, more. So it's the only, like I said, 40k, it's the only time I probably play 40k's Kill Team. Because you've got a team of 7 guys and you know what's happening.
Yeah. And also I think, because you predominantly play at home, and I think most people probably do now, if you're going to a big club and everyone's bringing stuff and you've got tables already set up and you've got space to do it all, it feels less bad. And especially like you see the big tables they set up at conventions and stuff. When you start salute, it's like, wow, that's fucking cool. But you can't recreate that at home unless you've got.
And you couldn't really play on it either, though, could you? No, it's purely so you can look at it and go,
it's literally an ornament, it's decoration.
Yeah.
It's like a diorama.
Rather
than a full game.
So it's all well and good to sell it. Yeah, because even then they're set up mid-battle. Like half the game's already been played.
Right at the start, aren't they? Where they're all that side and all that side.
The amount of games I used to play where you'd get halfway through a game and never finish.
Yeah.
Big like old school 2nd edition 40k shit like
that.
Oh
Christ,
you just never finish the game because it takes too long.
Yeah.
Think about Batman, 5 turns.
Yeah.
That is literally it, isn't it? And the fact that it's your objective cards that win you the game, not what you've. I've killed all your side of the men.
Doesn't matter.
All your side of the men. Fucking grammar there for you. All your side of your forces. Table jet. Boom. Yeah, but I've got 6 more points than you, so I still win. I like that. I love that.
Yes,
I've came and done what I've had to do.
I've tabled you. Don't I get extra points? No, you don't. Fuck off.
Points,
Only unless a card says so. You've killed so and so. Here's 3 points.
Exactly.
So you've tabled me. The next round you could probably earn 2, maybe 3 more points, but if I've earned 6 points and I've got 1 more point than you, I win.
Exactly.
Which we've had before. You won the first game, didn't you? 1 point.
Yeah.
And I got the second game.
By 1 point. Yeah.
It's like, fuck.
Really tight.
But I think you had 2 models left on the table, didn't you?
Yes.
The last game,
yeah.
We played and it was like...
You were arresting everyone. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome. Next.
Gollum Dick.
Gollum Dick?
Gollum DK.
The Precious.
What do you think is better? Marvel Crisis Protocol or the Batman game?
At the minute, Marvel. Because we're still getting our heads around the rules for Batman. I'm enjoying Batman. So far, I'd say I'll probably enjoy it as much as Marvel. But I know Marvel, I know how it plays, I do enjoy it more at the minute.
I think it really depends on what you want from a game. If you want to be throwing buildings about and throwing people into cars and all sorts of big things going on, then you play Marvel. If you like the dirty street level stuff,
Batman is more tactical. It is more tactical. Marvel, you can just run straight up and do what
I've got to agree with Grant. At the moment, it's Marvel because we've played it more. We've played it a lot more. As I said, we've only had 2 games of Batman. Harper hasn't played yet. He's playing his first one today. But
going as far as we are starting to buy our own factions for Batman now.
Yes. It's nice to have your own faction that you want, not the ones you're forced to have in the starting box.
Or wait for.
Or well,
but no, yeah, Marvel at the minute. Batman will probably go on par with Marvel.
as we said,
there's a different kind of gameplay.
depends on what you want from a game, doesn't it?
Yeah. But,
Parky's just gonna say Marvel because he hasn't played Batman.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Ed.
Oh, here we
Boy.
fucking go.
Oh fuck.
How many's he got?
1, 2,
Fucking
3,
Christ
4,
almighty.
It's a good job we don't
6,
speak German then, isn't it? Turn it off.
We've got other games to play today, Ed, come on.
Parky, how's the Eldar Force coming?
Oh good, that means I'm going to get
Other than a bucket load of farces, what else are you hoping to get for your Ulthway?
Nothing.
Well,
Next question.
I have glued together so far
Nothing.
1 unit of Guardians, a few Farseer. No, yeah.
Question is, have you played them yet?
No. A few Warlocks and Eldrad Ulthwan, a couple of
Scorpions.
Howling Banshees.
Oh yeah.
Universal
I like the
sign
new
language
Banshees,
for Howling
actually.
Banshees. And that's all I've glued together.
Yeah.
I do have a bunch more stuff.
Have you painted any of them?
Have I fuck? Mate,
Do you need any wave serpents, Parker?
You can have mine.
What?
I don't need anything.
They'll wave at you.
Oh, I've got a
I've
couple
got
of
no
cheap.
fucking
I've got a
space
couple I
for
can sell
any
you for cheap.
And then it'll
I've got no
hit.
space for anything. Cheers, mate.
Oh, you don't want to buy hate then either.
It's coming along. It's
Slowly.
on the back burner, as pretty much everything is at the moment.
Life.
Stuff's get painted when we play the game. It's like, I ordered the militia box, I've been working nights. Parker's coming up. I said, fuck, right, I'll take it to work then paint it.
God, he's painted though.
No. Yours not painted?
Of course they're fucking not. It's
They're glued
Parky.
together. Well, would you fucking more do you want?
Are they at least sprayed?
They're glued.
Yeah, glued.
Do you want to use one of his?
They're glued.
Here I am, playing to get, fuck, I need to get it painted, make it look the rest of the bunch. He rock up, nah, fuck you, there you go.
I would love to have done that, but I haven't.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So,
Anyway, I'll not bother next time. No.
you fucking will.
Ed asks, Parky, how was the UK Games Expo? It was busy, and I remember some of it. As is
Hey, what
normally
was
the
that?
case.
I remember that.
UK Games Expo was about a month ago now, more than that probably, a couple of months ago.
No, I think we were sat here and we went, fucking Parker's at the Games Expo.
Oh, that's what. Yeah,
Talks about it.
I've not been funny. There's never a lot of pictures or anything from you guys on there.
No.
You know. So seriously, take more pictures, people, and get them up on there, because otherwise people just don't even know you're there.
Yeah.
It's like the releases for new boxes that have come out that are on the sites but no one knows about.
Well, I'll talk to marketing and get them to
No,
market.
hold on.
So Grant's not happy.
I'll talk to marketing, darling.
Yeah, it was good. It was super busy. I remember some of it.
Did you buy anything?
Did I buy anything?
Did you have time to shop?
I bought some
Dice.
Infinity
Oh.
stuff
Yeah.
because a guy at work was playing it and I thought, oh yeah, go on.
Did you promote the brand?
I did, yeah.
Good
I
lad.
talked to people about the hammer.
That's what he's meant to do.
I didn't buy much else actually. No.
Just remember that War Cradle job thing's secondary, mate.
Yeah.
Well, he does pay for his bus ticket to get here.
They walked.
Ah.
He's been walking for a month.
That explains the gut.
No, the only thing
It's
explains
water
that
retention.
is beer and food.
Hello.
Hello.
Wife glanced over while I was watching this mumble and said, "Oh God, what's happened to Parky? He looks so different." The question is, what could
Is she interested?
have happened? The question is, what could have happened to Parker to end with him looking like Grant, becoming leader of a post-apocalyptic biker gang,
Yes.
transported to
I'll
a
take
medieval fantasy realm to save them from hordes of orcs,
Nah.
I feel like he's a bit too invested in this.
living further north than Norfolk, because you're a northerner.
Oh,
fucking
he picks up on the
Northerner.
accent, does he?
Northerner.
Hey, by gum, where's me whippet veterinary?
So,
Hey,
this is
Gravy.
Parker before he
Pigeons.
turns grey.
Gravy.
hey. I
Fucking,
That's why I shave my head now, actually. It's like, fuck, that's good shaving.
fucking
distinguished and
gravy.
shit. Hey, by gum.
I'll take that as a compliment. Look like Parker when he's younger.
Yeah.
Years.
No.
I'd say hairier years, but
I am saying nothing on this whole conversation because it's just.
At one point, I had more hair.
We all had more hair.
I see you're getting into Batman. Didn't you have the last start set and never played it?
We had the first edition, didn't we? We had the rule book for the first edition.
Yes.
Which we bought at fucking up north.
North.
And we got some crews. They were all metal models then, weren't they?
Yeah.
Because I got Harley Quinn and some of her boys.
You did.
But they're metal. I mean,
It's alright.
I can't remember what. Did I even get anything? I don't remember.
You must have done.
Mastodons.
Mastodons. White Tiger.
I remember Chris got. He got Mad Hatter.
Kiddie Fiddler.
Yeah, and he was disappointed when he realised
He
that
was a paedophile.
it was pedo.
That's only because we seen
In
them.
some versions of the story, not in all versions.
We
but
did
like the
laugh
more
so
dark,
much, didn't we?
You know, it's like, oh, Alice. He always finds a new Alice. You see, that was his whole thing, that he would find a new Alice and acquire them.
How does he like playing paedophiles?
I don't know. I'm not
Live
saying
out fantasies on the table, or
life and taking off, I guess. Oh man, that's cool.
Yeah, alright, mate. Yeah.
But then that's one of the, again, like that's one of the things about Batman we were talking earlier on about. It's like you've got your street level stuff, and then you've got your kind of weird shit stuff, like your Green Lantern almost.
Which is quite like they've done the DC game.
Yes,
separate to the Batman game.
Yeah.
Because then you have got your higher evolutionaries and whatever.
And I've noticed that actually because I've been watching the Harley Quinn
cartoon
show. Yeah,
it's
quite good. It's a giggle. It's a giggle.
Yeah, but I don't like
King Shark is the
I don't
nerdy,
like
geeky.
the voice of her.
Don't
like
Kate Wilco.
High pitched. Yeah.
No, it's I know.
Poison Ivy is a lesbian. Quite like the idea of
But
that.
I mean, they were together for a bit. But what I like is, I don't know if like Marvel. Yes, you've got the kiddie, not the kiddie, but you've got the kiddie cartoons. Marvel, but the MCU is like a whole thing.
Yeah.
Right. Whereas I think DC tends to be more. This is a cartoon about this story.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter that it's connected to everything else. Or
it's
not.
part of a whole wider thing, but at the minute, this is the story.
Yeah, and like the Harley Quinn show, it's its own thing.
Yeah.
It's not connected to the larger universe. Some characters have died that wouldn't die. There's weird shit going on, you know, that maybe wouldn't go on in like official canon.
No.
And like all of the cartoon films that you can watch, they're all their own thing. Even Suicide Squad is a kind of a soft reboot of
Suicide Squad.
They mention that stuff, but actually, is it really connected? We don't really know.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter. And I kind of like that because it means they can tell more interesting stories and go,
just do
this is a cool thing we want to do, let's do this thing. Oh, that's quite cool, let's do that. Rather than...
I do think with DC though,
connected.
I prefer the animated stuff.
Yes.
So, I mean, obviously Batman is their go-to for live action stuff. Justice League was alright. It weren't shit, it was alright.
Okay, Mr.
But
J.
the animated stuff, for me, is DC. If I'm going to watch a DC film, it's going to be animated. So Marvel, I'll watch whatever. It's Marvel. It's more slapstick than it is. Because DC's more serious.
Yeah.
But I quite like that because it's all psychotic human beings rather than these super powered.
Yeah.
You might get the odd one or two mutations, but most of them, they are just higher intellectual psychopaths.
And it's not that they're super powered, it's just that stuff in the world is different.
Yeah.
Like Scarecrow's fear toxin. That's not a thing, it's not a science thing, but it's like a super sciencey weird thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't give them superpowers, it's just a weird
It's just something he employs.
Science.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which hopefully I might be able to pull off today.
Hey, we pulling off something. Next.
It's been about 11 years since I last played 40k. I
Good,
gotta finish
don't
my
do
army and keep up on what's going on with it. What's a game that you haven't played for donkey's years but still love? Oh,
Star Trek Fleet Captains.
Oh, wow.
Really enjoyed that game.
Yeah.
Still have the box and everything set and still. So it's an exploration game. You're in your ships. You have your faction. You've got Federation, Romulans, Klingons.
On the starboard bow, starboard bow, starboard bow.
I think that's it.
Start
It's a
about
tile-made hexagon game.
Uh-huh.
And then it's similar to Hero Clicks. You turn your dials and it gives you different settings. So your shield settings stronger, or your attacks. Get out. That's that run.
Yeah, blame it on that.
Not the illiteracy. The attack settings are different, and you can change your shield settings or red alert, yellow alert stuff. Go on to your next tile, flip it over. It gives you a scenario what's happening if you're being attacked, or if it's a wormhole, so you can go to somewhere else on the board.
Similar, kinda to that one you've got, where you always get fucked over.
Oh, Starter Ascendancy.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Never played that one.
Mate.
Never played
It's
that.
it's a good game.
Is that the one with the miniatures? Is that the one I'm thinking of?
No, it's a board game.
Yeah.
You have a little fleet, and you start and you explore out, and
Oh,
you're
right.
kind of on different, and then you have to create work.
Unless you're Chris and you go, oh, I'm going to kill yours and I'm going to kill you.
But it's not very forgiving. You can turn up to a place and it just kill all of your ships.
There is a
Just
card
die.
in Fleet Captains. It's the Ferengi. When the Ferengi first turn up and generate, they're actually quite powerful, and it's similar to that. And they can
You
just
get
fucking
retro
one-shot
rips
you
or
out.
something.
Yeah, and they just fucking one-shot you out of the space and stuff.
Nice.
But I might have to bring it around actually when we're all next round and play a free-player game. It's just a tile exploration game.
Yeah.
Really fucking good game. Yeah. Any other old games?
I'm trying to think. Old school game I used
No.
to love.
Oh, really?
I mean, they've
Take that fucking thing home, it's cluttering up my fucking house.
Really good game.
Come.
Really good game. Don't care what anyone says, I enjoyed it.
It's great,
It was
I don't
worth
care,
it.
it's cluttering up my fucking
You
ass.
still need to play it, that's why.
Still cluttering up my ass.
I
Come.
would say like Necromunda, but obviously that's back again
Yeah.
with from strength to strength.
But different.
Yeah,
Very
more
different. More time.
But then I
We've
wonder
played
how
more
much.
time.
I wonder how
played it.
much of that is like rose tinted goggles.
Yeah, I mean, how
Yeah,
much
yeah.
of it is, oh, it was such a good game, and if we try to play it these days, will we still like it?
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, I'm now thinking of 5 level fucking 5
More time.
thingies. More time.
Oh,
Oh!
5
Ding,
Five.
ding, ding!
5 streets from the crater.
5 streets from the crate. There's
That's about the warp.
There's the
warp
title
stone
right
meteor,
there.
isn't it?
Yeah,
Fighting over
it's all
a
the
meteor
warp
or
stone.
something.
Yeah. 5 streets from the crater, baby.
Keep an eye out for that coming from here.
You can have
Sometime.
that for free, mate.
One game
Cheers,
I haven't
Dave.
played in a
Yeah,
while.
right.
Cheers.
Using all my good shit.
5 levels from the crater.
So, well, if you're lucky,
That
maybe
would work
tonight.
really well,
really
actually.
good.
That would work really well. Any other questions?
I've got a glowing crater.
Oh yeah, I bet you have.
You get cream
You
for
get
that,
cream
mate.
for that.
Hey!
Anus hole.
I don't want the cream. I like the feeling.
No, I prefer Germaloids to Anus Solve, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of them smells better and one of them looks like poop.
Okay. That's
Or
might
is
just be
it?
poo.
Scratch it till it's raw and then put some of that aloe vera mint body wash on it.
And then spend the rest of the night scooching around on the floor trying to scratch your ass.
A obligatory non-gaming question.
Oh, I like it's non-gaming question.
If you had to choose only one in brackets, so I put that, streaming platform to access, which would it be, and what program / benefit? For example, free next day Amazon delivery with Prime would seal the deal.
None.
Netflix is the penultimate at minute because it's just rotating out all the while. Disney
That
is
fucks
doing
me off,
well.
though. I don't like that they rotate stuff in and out on Netflix.
Yeah.
Because it's like, if I want a thing to be available, I want it to be available. I don't want to get a new thing and then lose the old shit.
Yeah.
That fucks me off.
I'm favouriting Amazon at the minute.
Yeah.
Just the fact that if I want something and they don't have it, I can buy it off Amazon and watch it there and then.
Yeah.
Plus they're now branching out into doing their own stuff. Like Halo, really enjoyed.
Yeah.
What? So hold on, people can pay to have streaming services. Do you realise this is England in 2022?
Arr, I'm a pirate!
We
Arr!
can't afford shit like that.
I need to pay my electricity
We've
bill
got
to pay
electricity
to watch this
bills,
film.
we've got food bills to pay. I mean, we can't afford streaming services.
Disney's slacking at the minute. I know they've got stuff out,
Disney's the only one I've got. So
we got Stars and all that, National Geographic, and it's all right. But if you don't watch it,
there's a lot more on Disney than I think people give it credit for.
There's a lot more on Disney.
Because so there's Disney, but then there's Marvel, there's Star Wars, there's a lot of other
Stars.
Stars. National Geographic.
Think that
Jeff Goldblum's Guide to Life is really good.
Is it?
Yeah. Watch it. It's fucking hilarious. You just get Jeff Goldblum being, wow, hey, this is amazing.
I do think that any Disney film that comes out, they should have just kept as buy at home for your cinema viewing. You get it for 2 days and whatever, rather than rejecting it. But
big news.
Yeah.
Huge news. Massive news coming from Disney.
Yeah.
Right? You know Disney owned the Muppets?
Yeah.
They are re-adding the When Love Has Gone song, the sad song, into the middle of Muppets Christmas Carol again, because they took it out. They're re-adding it.
When Love Has Gone.
That one. They took it out.
When?
Fucking ages ago, mate.
Any version I watch, it's still there.
Probably.
Why?
Well, they took it out because they thought it was sad and kids would. That was like a lull in the film. And
it's Christmas. They're meant to be sad and miserable.
That was like that's the crux.
That was the one that brought them all together, and then the film turned.
Yeah, that was like, well, now he's sad about having lost his ex-lady friend.
Yeah.
Christmas isn't meant to be sad and miserable. Or was that just mine?
I like to make Christmas sad and miserable.
You do?
Dude, it's not just Christmas you make sad and miserable.
Oh.
They looked...
Yeah, I'd probably go Disney Plus just because it's got 3 of the things I like.
That's only because you fucking watch it from me, you
No, but even if I had to pay for it. Hey, I got Marvel Comics for you.
I still haven't
Neither of us have used it.
Still haven't used it.
6 months of that.
We've got all these comics and we still haven't used it. We're shit.
Yeah, Amazon... What else? There's Amazon, Netflix,
Oh,
and there's
Paramount's another one, isn't there?
1, 2, 3 movies where everything's free, but as long as you don't mind random stuff showing up.
Oh, fuck!
If
Korean noodles shooting across your fucking screen.
Here's the thing.
If you're lucky, try and get it to fucking work.
I watched the latest series of What We Do in the Shadows.
Right.
Series
4.
Yeah.
So good.
Is it?
Fucking amazing. Nadia just... Oh, I love my life.
Have you seen her in... There's a little comedy, her and...
Oh,
thing
her and her friend.
Yeah, have you
It's
seen
just
any of
called
them?
I've seen some of them and they're
The nails.
bonkers.
The nails.
Oh, yeah. So weird.
Oh, hello.
I want Lady
We're
Princess nails.
Netflix. We can do your nails. We can do your nails. Oh, don't worry about him. We can do your nails and we can do facials. You come on here now.
Hello.
And they do the James Bond spoof they tried to do.
Oh, I don't know.
It's the nails girls trying this James Bond
really?
spoof with Stav from Stell's
Yeah,
Flats.
because that's her brother.
Oh, is it?
They're brother and sister.
Oh, fucking so funny. And anyway,
But I got up to episode 9 out of 10, loving it. Excellent. Episode 10, click on it. It's some fucking anime bullshit. They put the wrong episode up and they haven't changed it back. I can't exactly fucking complain, can I? It's the fucking pirating stream service.
I put too much rum in that glass.
oh, did you? That's
Oh.
because you don't do proper measures like a normal human being. You just fucking pour it in.
American measures.
And normal people would get a glass and then pour it
Did
in.
you watch The Sandman?
No,
Not yet,
it's on
but
Netflix.
Fantastic.
I need to watch
I don't
that.
have Netflix.
Absolutely fantastic.
I don't have Netflix.
We'll get it then.
No. I have a house to heat in the winter. I can't afford another
Getting a
streaming
log
channel.
burner.
I'm getting a log burner, but I still have things to pay for, like dog food
Kill the dogs.
and toys.
You've got a log burner. You've got to feed the dogs. Dog
Kill Jane?
Dog burner.
Ah.
Get a dog burner.
You'll be saying that tomorrow morning at 4:30 when I let the dogs in.
I
and wake
fucking
you up.
will. Fucking shit cunt.
Who let the dogs in? I did.
I'm gonna burn these dogs.
The last question of all of the questions. Oh, good. Is what's the worst Kickstarter you ever backed?
Dragon Wars, I think it was. Plus, about 3 weeks later, they cancelled it and never gave anyone their money back.
Oh god, there was an Awakened Realms one we did. It was the first salute we went to. It was a little miniatures game. I think it was Awakened Realms or something like that. But there was a vampire faction, there was a villagers faction. We got talking to them for quite a while, and that was the Kickstarter, and nothing ever happened. Can't remember what it was called. Awakened Realms, something like that. It was a fantasy. It was a little fantasy skirmish game They had all the models there, and it was a nice little setup. One of the factions was of vampires.
Oh!
There you go!
It wasn't a Reckon one. Fabled Realms.
Fabled Realms, that was
the guys
it.
who did Foreground.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nothing happened. It
No. Just died.
Thank you for your money! Oh, well, it's a fucking surprise. Thank you for your money, goodbye.
Yeah. I can't remember apart from that any specific Kickstarters.
No.
I've only just started doing a few.
No.
I didn't know you used to do it. Never had the money when the Kickstarter happened. That's the problem.
I did an STL one.
You got
I think that's
CD
gone through actually. I need to check that. Make sure I've got the
All
file.
CDs I've got.
The,
You should be picking your new tat, by the way.
It's just scabs.
It's alright. You just end up with a fucking grand.
It's been there 2 weeks. It's fucking. The X-Men mansion, the front of it, there's a board edge. And then you've got the hedges as well that makes the board up.
Oh, nice.
Like Marvel and stuff like that. I'm going to find that actually. I should have been sent that. With the fountain in the middle. 3 sentinels marching across that. Lovely. So.
How are we going to get on with a game where we've got 9 sentinels stomping about on the table?
Oh, you know what though? It is just going to be cool to be able to go fucking X-Men versus Sentinels in a danger room.
Yeah.
It's going to be...
Yeah, that will be cool.
Love it.
Right, so that's all the questions
Those are the
done.
questions.
Wow, that means we've got to the end of the show.
We're still alive.
Which also means we now get to fuck off and play some games.
Smoke some crack.
And drink more beer.
Play some games and smoke some crack.
So, as usual, Parky, what can they do?
Oh, if you do nothing right, you can do a lot of things with your life.
Wait a minute.
You know?
There's stuff down below. Before
Oh yeah, there's various things.
Not down there, you bellend.
In the doobly doo, there's various ways you can help us out.
That's an empty can.
We've got various affiliate links. You can just give us money.
Who's that?
Send us things.
I will send naked pictures for £2 a pop.
If you do nothing else with your life, I mean, there's this whole world of gaming. Things are getting weird. The whole world's going down the toilet. So
you don't want the Battlehammer to fail. Come on.
If you've watched this video, which means you do have enough energy to watch another 30 seconds of this video, so make sure you do this thing. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You like it, want to subscribe. You don't like it, don't want to subscribe. You don't have to like and subscribe. If you like it,
and subscribe.
Until next time, say Had a bit of stage fright there.